You thought I was actually gonna go to bed, huh? Well, guess what? It's 2:37 in the morning, and about an hour ago I had like 4 cups of coffee, okay? So don't even think about me going to bed or anything. It's not gonna happen. Probably not gonna get to sleep till about 4 or 5 in the morning. And then I gotta get up at like, I don't know, around 12 or so, around noon or so, and then rush off to my workshop. Have you ever been bitten? I have. Okay, I'm doing a bit of Jessica Biel impression from those I believe Revlon commercials. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's Revlon. Have you ever been bitten? You can pick your nose, you can pick your friends, but you can't pick your friend's nose. Have you ever been bitten? I'm tasty. Okay, there's a certain technique to chewing your skin. First, you dig with your middle nail and your thumbnail. You dig into the skin like this. Try and peel it like that, and then you strip it with your teeth and you swallow it. Let's do it again. Apparently I'm not just handsome, I'm delicious. Ooh, cardio twister infomercial. Yeah, I'm watching, well, I was watching the Abdur infomercial on channel 14, but then I decided to switch over to the cardio twister infomercial on channel 10, and now it's over, and it's 2:40 in the evening, and they're probably going to have something on like the Magic Bullet, or some other cookware, and then at 3:10 the real interesting stuff is going to happen, like the Omni commentary and the Omni sign-off message, and followed by the O Canada, followed by the test signal, the test pattern with the dial tone, and then at 3:35, from 3:35 to 4 o'clock, I'm going to turn to channel 8, and they're going to have the global logo with some techno music, and then from about 4:03 to 4:07, I'm going to turn to channel 9, and then they're going to have the CTV logo with some sort of rock, country, blues, folk, meditation music. So great to be able to have lots of different stuff late at night, with regards to sign-offs and off-air messages, and not just all stations having test patterns and dial tones and stuff like that. Some stations having logos instead of color bars and having actual music instead of dial tones. It's really quite something, you know. It's really bringing television to the 21st century. You know, I just thought of somebody today that I really haven't heard from in about a year. Victor Fan 80, aka the Shatner Man 31, aka Lenny Ernquist. Have not heard from him in about a year. It's been a bit over a year since he signed into any of his accounts on YouTube or Facebook or DeviantArt. We're all wondering where he is and what he's up to, and you know, some of us, we are worried about him. We're wondering if maybe he's dead or if he's in a mental institution or jail. Maybe he killed his mother, maybe he killed his sister, maybe he killed himself. You know, I hope that's not the case. I know that he had bipolar and that he had issues, but I really hope that he's just focusing on college and that he's just taking some time off from YouTube. He said he was going to be leaving YouTube for a while, so maybe he's going to wait a few years before coming back to YouTube or any other site on the internet. But yeah, it'd be nice to hear from him sometime within the next few months. Because yeah, this is the longest that that he's been off of YouTube since he joined YouTube. I've only known Lenny for like 2.5 years, almost 3 years, and for him to be gone a year is like he's dead. I mean, it's just like he's just dead, but it's like a soap opera kind of dead. It's the kind of dead where you can come back. You know, that's how the internet is. People leave, they go away for a little while, you assume that they're dead, and then a few years later they come back, and then they're not dead anymore. So that's how it was for me and several of the sites that I've been banned from. I used to have a tendency to get banned from forums, and then every few months or so or every few weeks or so, I would pop back in under I would go back to some of the sites that I was banned from under different names, and then I'd cause more trouble and just get banned again. So yeah, the internet's a great place to come back from the dead. Unfortunately, real life isn't like the internet. In real life, once you're dead, you're dead. Like, my grandma is not coming back. My dog Heidi is not coming back. My grandfather is not coming back. My Aunt Fran is not coming back. That's what's great about the internet, is that you can die and come back from the dead anytime you want, but real life isn't like that. Real life, once you're dead, you're dead. And that's why the internet is such a great escape for me, is that is that it's not like reality. It's your own little world. It's anything you want it to be. It's a little escape from reality. It's a fantasy world. You can forget all about your troubles and your worries and just tune out the rest of the world and focus on the things that are important to you. Okay, so the infomercial that they're playing now, I thought it would be the Magic Bullet or some other cookware, but it turns out that it's Freeze 24/7, some face cream. Speaking of my face, what do you think of my facial hair? Does it make me look a bit older? I know that the guy who was hosting the workshop that I went to, he said that it made me look older. He said that I look about 25, but I'm only 23. So it's nice to have this facial hair to make me look older. Because you know I'm like fine wine. I only get better with age, even with all these gray hairs. Speaking of gray hairs, do you think it's time to color my hair? Do you think it's that noticeable that I have so many gray hairs on my head? Take a look at my hair. Do you see that some of my hairs are shinier than others? Yeah, the gray ones tend to be shinier than the brown ones. Yeah, the reason I'm going on and on like this is because I'm trying to get about 40 to 45 minutes worth of material, because that's how much material is in soap operas like Young and the Restless and Days of Our Lives. They have like 40 to 45 minutes of show and 15 to 20 minutes of commercials, and that's, if I was doing a show, that's how much there would be in my show. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's one of the things that my grandma and I used to say to each other whenever we'd run out of things to say, we'd just say, "Yep, yep." Yeah, I kind of miss my grandmother's voice. As I said before, today is the 6th year anniversary of my grandmother's death, and it's the first Wednesday, September the 22nd, since her death, which was also on a Wednesday, September the 22nd. So yep, right now it's just me and the webcam. I'm all alone in this world. Well, I still have my parents and my brothers and my dogs, but or two of my dogs. One of my dogs anyway. One of my dogs is in Port Alberni and the other one's dead. So I only got one left at my parents' house. Anyway, it's just me living on my own, talking to myself on the webcam. Unless there's somebody else watching this video. Okay, now I really am getting tired. The coffee really is starting to wear off, and I think I really am starting to crash. So I think I will call it a night. Good night.